So I recently discovered that my clothing brand that I've been working on for the past 6 years has one big flaw. So let's have this be, because I'm sure there's gonna be more of these, let's have this be episode 1 of the founder's journey. My name's Dovin Blitz and I'm starting a clothing brand and have been working on a clothing brand for the past 6 years. And in marketing, there's a life cycle to any business or product. It starts with development, then the introduction, then growth, then maturity, then decline. Within those 5 stages, my clothing brand is still in the developmental stage, and I'm trying to work on pushing it into the introduction stage. There's a couple things that we have to still do. Part of getting into the introduction phase is the marketing and building out the marketing strategy, making sure the brand mission is all cohesive. And you need to do all of that so that when I record videos like these, I know what language to talk to the camera in. And so I'm really trying to push into the introduction phase. As you can see, we've developed the hoodie. I'm wearing the hoodie. Underneath it, I'm wearing the shirt. They exist. They're real products. The last couple things we have to do is first do a photo shoot. Once the photo shoot's done, I can actually build the website. And once the website's done, I'm ready to go live. And that's when we have to start introducing the market with the clothing brand. To make all that work, you have to figure out your marketing strategy and your brand. And I kind of realize my clothing brand with the name of Star Apparel is like brand name and then like what the company is. Like, for example, you have like Chrome Hearts, Tame Psychotic, Supreme, even Nike. It's not Nike Apparel, it's not Supreme Clothing. You know them as Nike, you know them as Supreme, as Chrome Hearts, right? And so I thought to myself, I was like, okay, if I ever wanted to drop the apparel part of the name, Star Apparel would just become Star. It's not a great name, it's gonna get buried in all of the SEO on Google, like you're not going to be able to find it from a simple search. Wow, this one got bright. Hello there. So I thought to myself, well, if one day if I do want to drop the apparel part because I'm established as a clothing company, what would I rebrand the company to? What would I rebrand it? Because I'd have to do a full rebrand. And then I thought of the name and I was like, hold on, I haven't introduced this brand to the market yet. The website's not live. I can totally change the clothing brand. From henceforth, Star Apparel will now be known as Starborne. I really think Starborne represents the brand almost a lot better. Back in the day, travelers would use the North Star to guide themselves to whatever destination they're trying to arrive at. And born, spelled B-O-R-N-E, is a past tense word for to bear, which means to endure or carry. And so it's kind of like you're carrying the weight of your journey to get to your destination. And that's kind of all what Starborne is about. So I think the name change is great. And I'm really glad I got to the idea of changing the name before we launched everything. The website will be starborneapparel.com, which I think just makes sense. The brand itself is Starborne. Anyways, I think that's enough blabbing for me today. I will update you more in the future about the brand mission and different elements of the hoodie design as we go into the introduction phase and out of development. Anyways, follow for the next episode of The Founder's Journey.